Hello, my lovelies. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. Um, I do have like three previous videos posted back when back when it was like 2020, 2022-ish. So don't be alarmed. Those were my older videos, but now I kind of just wanted to do something different and just do a lot more things with this channel. Essentially, I do want to introduce myself a little bit just so you know what you're getting yourself into. Not really getting yourself into, but just so you know who I am. And maybe you'll enjoy my company and just listening to me talk sometime. I don't know. And so, yeah. Hi, my name is Nurin. I am 22 years old and um, I am I was born and raised back in Malaysia. And then when I was 18, I came to Canada for uni and I graduated with a Bachelor's of Science degree in psychology. I decided to come here with my husband who lives in Calgary. And so now I'm in Calgary. And I'm in Calgary. I barely know anybody and I have all this free time in the world. And I'm like, what should I do to fill up my free time? And that one had hit me YouTube for the time being or for the rest of my life. Who knows? But I really wanted to create this YouTube channel to create a little community, whether you live in Calgary or whether you live elsewhere in the world. A bit about myself. I enjoy baking and I have been baking a lot since I came here. So baking, I like to do arts and crafts. I used to crochet a lot, but unfortunately, back in university, I barely had any time to crochet unless it was summertime. And I wasn't taking any classes. Hopefully I'll be able to get back into it a little bit more and maybe we can do some crocheting videos and stuff like that. But for now, that's just in the back burner. Yeah, I did crocheting, I've tried embroidery, I've tried sewing, but a lot of those skills didn't really continue any further than just the beginner level. Besides crochet, I guess I can do a little bit more, but yeah. Um, Recently I've been wanting to start doing some air dry clay stuff. I have some air dry clay and then I got the glaze and then I also got some of the tools. So I'm really excited to learn how to, use that. That would be nice. I also enjoy singing. Music. I grew up around music and I enjoy playing the guitar. When I was younger, I learned the piano and stuff like that. And then when I was 16, I think when I was 16, I learned the bass. So I grew up around music a lot and I enjoy, just singing here and there. Um, I enjoy going to the gym sometimes, and then I also enjoy Pilates. So you will definitely see a little bit more of that. My cat is staring at me right now, which is kind of funny. But you know, I'll introduce him in a bit. I enjoy going to the gym and I enjoy going to Pilates. Pilates is probably my favorite form of exercise, especially reformer. I just think it's a really fun way to move. And yeah, it feels like a little playground. So September 2024, I believe, was when I started Pilates, and I have fallen in love with it. I especially love working my legs and glutes and then my back for the gym as well. I am going to the gym in a bit here. Maybe I'll bring you guys with me as well. We'll see. It won't be like a full vlog. It'll just probably be some B-roll of the gym. I enjoy matcha. I love matcha. And I especially went after I came back from my honeymoon back in Japan. Um, yeah, yep. I learned how to make matcha properly and then I bought a whole bunch of matcha and now there's a whole bunch of matcha in the fridge. I'm very much an easygoing person a lot of the times. Sometimes I can be a bit uptight. Um, More so when it comes to like planning events or like hangouts and stuff like that. Um, but other than that, I feel like I am quite of a shy person. I do like putting myself out there and stuff and meeting new people, but I can be really shy, and not in a way where I will keep my mouth shut and not talk to anybody, but um, it will probably take me 10 minutes to go up to someone and like talk to them. But yeah, most of the time I have trouble making small talk with people. Hard. It's hard. I don't even know how to explain it really. When I meet new people and stuff like that, I just go to the default, hey, how are you doing? That's amazing. How's your day going? Great. Um, Hi, my name is Nurin. Nice to meet you. What do you like? Like, it's always those like really generic topics. And like, I find it hard to even go deeper than that when it comes to small talk. But when I'm talking to someone that I love and trust and just, friends, family, and stuff like that, I can yap for hours, which is crazy. Um, I don't think I'm really shy, but more so a little bit awkward when it comes to new situations and stuff like that. So I deem myself, I am quite an introvert. I find like there's so many misconceptions about what an introvert and extrovert really is, but I love my own um, personal space, and I love my alone time. And sometimes when I do meet people and talk to people, I do find that my energy levels will drain quite drastically by the end of by the end of the day. And I would have to go home and just, recharge before I'm actually able to, sleep, which is interesting. But recently I haven't been able to enjoy my own company very much because of how lonely I feel. It's just every day of my husband going to work and I'm just home alone, not doing really anything. And I would, do stuff around the house, but nothing much that I would deem as like important ish, Of course, housework is important and all that stuff, but I do also enjoy making a difference in the world. I think that's my biggest thing. I want to make a difference in the world, and I have a set career goal in mind. But if I am not able to um, find a proper job that will help me bring to my career, I will be really, really sad. So yeah. Um, But yeah, um, I'll talk more about like my personal goals and like all that in a different video. I do intend to make videos of related to like career wise and like going through an undergraduate in psychology, what to expect, and also um, classes that you should be taking or you should focus on more. Um, Also, like the different pathways you can take after graduating as a psychology student. Being around a lot of psychology kids and being a psychology graduate myself, I would like to say I know a thing or two about that. When I was in university for psychology, I barely had any I barely had any um, actual advice or a mentor to talk to regarding, psychology and what it takes and like what to do, how to be successful in your undergraduate degree and stuff like that. And I had to navigate that on my own. And so I thought it would be nice to be able to put that in a video for you guys, just so you won't feel as alone as I did when I was back in university. With this YouTube channel, you can expect a lot of different kinds of videos. I really would like to do a variety of different things just so we can make this little community and it'll be a nice, fun little girly hangout session sort of vibe. Some of the videos that you can expect are, like bake with me videos, craft with me. Maybe I would probably be following a YouTube video and I would probably be, making or crafting something or whatever, and then we'll just go through it together. If it works amazing. If it doesn't, amazing. Um, we're all just trying our best, and that's all that matters, right? Um, Not to me. What is my cat doing downstairs? That's insane. Anyways, yeah, I really want to do some explore with me videos. I think that will be fun. Just exploring the city and exploring the things that I like, going to little workshops, events. I do intend to do a lot more, of these events and stuff in the future. And then I also would like to do a few vlogs in there. Of course, Explore with Me will probably include some vlogs and stuff. So vlogging will, please expect some vlogging here and there. Um, whether that be a day in my life where I am just sitting at home and doing nothing, or going out with some friends, or hopefully, inshallah, in the future, I'll have a job and I can take you along with me in my job and see what I do in the future. But yeah, um, so that's the gist of it. I'm still learning, I'm still navigating through YouTube, so I'm sorry if it'll take me a little bit to figure out what I want to do. But yeah. And of course, if you guys do have any requests on like the types, and of course, if you guys do have any requests on the types of videos you guys want me to do, just, you know, either comment down below or just hit me up somewhere. I really enjoy talking to you guys, and I'm sorry if I'm a little bit awkward or I am really slow at talking. I'm still learning to talk in front of a camera, and sometimes my words don't come out very much. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will put in some B-roll from today just so that there's more movement in this video. So hit the B-roll.
You rascal.